Welcome back, guys. So here we are going to learn about the monitoring and logging. So this video will be split in a two part. So this is the first part of the monitoring and logging. So in this video we are going to discuss about the just two things: what is a monitoring and a logging, and what is the difference between in both of them. So so in the second video we are going to implement that how to implement monitoring and logging. So first we are going to see logging. So here also I have written a note, a beautiful notes. You can prefer that if you would stuck somewhere, if you are stuck somewhere. So you here you can see, you know, here you can see it's a written have a written notes. It's important to be able to observe your application or runtime. You can detect your issues as they occur and diagnose bugs. To this effectively, you need to pay attention to how you implement logging and monitoring. So I'm just going to, I'm just going to show you some, some simplicity of the logging, the what's called a logging. So let's move ahead. So yeah, this notes I have written for it to reference to you. If somewhere you get stuck, so you can refer that, or you can if you don't resolve by this this notes, so you can Google it about it. And so yeah, so let's move ahead. Okay. So just I need to go down. Just have to write logging. First thing is logging. Change it, name, and the first thing is logging. If I talk about the logging, if I talk about by a simple a simple language, if I use a simple keyword, so you can say here logging is to keep eye on something, eyes on something. Okay, means to keep what's what is going on there. So to keep eyes on something, like suppose in the class, in the class have a student, have a student, and in the class has also a monitor. What a monitor has a work to see all the student what he's doing is doing in a appropriate work. So he can tell to him, don't do it, don't do that. So as on a monitor has a work to keep eyes on a student. So as logging means sorry for that, logging means to keep eye on something, means like suppose keep eye on something, like suppose this something is going on there, right? So that's called to keep eyes on something. Okay, so logging means keep eyes on something. And if I talk about the monitoring, okay, so to means to record, to record to some on something, something. So that's called a monitoring. Like suppose is as I told about the the example of class. In the class has a monitor, one monitor which will record the all student as a the when the teacher is absent, so he will record all detail about the student, like suppose he is doing their work or not, or he is doing inappropriate work. So monitor has a work on that to record or about record of the student. And like suppose and it was a it was a normal keywords to use it in the I use it in that. If I use it technical keyword, so in the logging, what we do in the logging, and what what works in the website of the logging. In the website, like suppose some user like suppose user has user has a send it request, and they'll they if somewhere get bug. So So in the logging, what happen in the logging means it will it will save in the it will save in the separate file, where we can write a logs file, that's kind of stuff, or it will be save in the in the database also. So why we are why we are doing this? Because like suppose if somewhere if problem with the website, so it will tell me there will be problem, I can fix that. Okay, so so it can tell me ki there will be problem, I can fix that. Because so why it's important? Because like suppose if there will be bug in the website, so it can be the somewhere will hack your website, it can be happen. So it's a it's talk about the security. So there will be a what's one more thing, what should which thing we should log, we should this thing we should not log, means which thing we should log, and this thing means and this thing not, means this thing we should log or this thing not. So like suppose for log this thing, I'm talking about the this thing we should log. If like suppose we can log we can log a bug, we can log error, we can log if if someone is someone is entering without authentication, or that's kind without authentication, that can be also we can log. So like unauthentication stuff, so generally we can use here. Okay, so what we should not log? Like suppose log we should not log password, or http request. I mean, what http request is user is sending, which request is sending, and like or you can say route, or you can say most also is IP address. So that kind of stuff, because IP address is also you can say that it's so sensitive data. So we should not console that, we should not log that, because it will it will get if somewhere someone will get that, so that can be a mess up of the website, and user will be a face out. So so password is so sensitive thing, that also. So yeah, so we should not log that. This we should not log, we should log that bug, error, unauthentication, that kind of stuff. Don't be log ever password, IP address, that kind of stuff, which user get a user will get a mess up after that if someone get that. Okay, so yeah, so I also have written this in the notes. If you go through the notes, oh yeah, you can here see what events we should log. You can know input, validation, authentication, authorization, session, and that kind of stuff, everything. And we what not to log, user, password, encryption key, database connection, API, personally, and that's the thing, which is so sensitive, so sensitive data, and if someone get that, they can be mess up with harmful action. So yeah, so so log part is completed. Now we are going to see monitoring. So monitoring means as I told example of the class, monitoring means monitoring means to to record all that kind of stuff, to record you can say monitoring is part of you can say monitoring is a part of log, but it's some kind of different, but you can say monitoring log is a subset of the okay. So yeah, it is it save or record means how much how much request has sended, from the client side, means how much CPU has used it, and also if somewhere a bug that can stop. So why we use a monitoring? But monitoring has one special feature. If like suppose the request has has gone up, has gone up, has gone up the whatever we had set in the website, the request limit had gone up, and in the system will say that it's going error. So after that, I'll get an email from the monitoring. There will be a problem. You can fix that. And so yeah, so that reason we use a monitoring. Monitoring will notify you. Monitoring will give you a notification to fix this bug. So someone will not enter in your website without you know the data will not use of your website. So yeah, so that reason we use a monitoring. So that's a part of the monitoring, and that's complete part of the monitoring. So in the Node.js, and second thing, how we are going to implement that. So we are going to implement that by Node.js and an Express app. Okay, simple Express app and Node.js. So in this video, I'm not going to implement that, but I'm going to tell you in Node.js. In the Node.js has lots of library, a beautiful library where we don't have to give to time to make library. So there will be there will be a beautiful library. So there will be a library of Western Western, which is used for a logging, usually used for a logging Western. So this is a Western npm library. So this is a usually people use that. So so if I go on the website and see it, so yeah, so where I have to go. If I go there and just search about it, npm Western, okay. So you can see here, it's usually downloaded. There will be and also it is it is 18 days ago also has updated. So it's a trustworthy library also, and lots of people use that for a logging. And so for logging we use a Winston, and for for I'm just going there. And for monitoring we are going to use PM2. For monitoring we are going to use the PM2 for monitoring. Okay, so if I go and see in the Google what the monitoring, so I can see here PM2. If I go PM2, here this is the official website of PM2. So this will be used for monitoring. Like suppose so it is an open source library, but some features like get email from the if there will be a bug in the in the website, so the notification or email will get you. So that kinds of features, that's kind of feature we will not get because you have to pay for it. So you can explore that in PM2. So yeah, you can see here it's showing HTTP, all that kind of stuff. And if there will be any any error or debug problem, so they will be, you can see here status on that. So we are going to implement that, and also so that's we are going to implement that, and also PM list, PM2 list, that kind of stuff. So yeah, so you can explore that, and they also have a package for it which I have made in PM2, and just you can go through it. Okay, so yeah, so we are going to implement that in our application. So you can explore that, you can see that this website, and you'll get idea what why we use a PM2 for a monitoring. And some, I already told you, some kind of feature is some kind of feature for some kind of feature we have to pay for it. We are going to use just free open source, okay, open source features. So yeah, So that's all from my side, and thank you for watching my video. And if you like this video, so please press the press the subscribe button, also like me, and also tell me where I should when I should improve where I should improve that and the that kind of stuff. And also tell me tell me also if you get stuck somewhere, you can let me tell me in the comment section. Okay, you can tell me in the comment section. So yeah, that's all from my side, and we'll meet in the second video to implement